There we go. There we go. I missed the one button. The one button I needed to press. Ugh. Hi, Jag. Hi, Grayscale. Hello, Hika. Hello, Drayson. Hello, Tarze. Hello, Sunio. Hello, Joey. Hello, Crazy Bunny. Hello, Nakora. Hello, Vagra. Hello, Dutcha. Hello, Awawi. Hanai, you played the first of the PowerWash games a few weeks back and love it. Yeah. They're good games. They're good games. I'm glad I started on them. I hope everybody has had an acceptable holiday period. I'm so eepy. I'm so eepy. Hi, Rack. Thank you for the sippy. I have some nice warm tea today because it's cold. Oh wow. There we go. There we go.
Why do lobsters have different sized claws? They are lopsided.
Oh, terrible. What kind of tea? Today it is just a very simple English breakfast. Little splash of milk. It's tasty. Hi, Daya, good to see you. And Dutcha, perfect day to stay inside and be profoundly unproductive. That has not been the case for me. I have had a reasonable work ethic lately. So I have stuff incoming. So, I better work on it a little bit at a time. And I have been. Those little bits weren't enough, though. That I realized what the actual date was, and I have a Wednesday deadline for a bunch of work I need to do for stream. How is it already Sunday? Yeah, I know. Do I like honey in tea? No. Honey is actually something that squicks me out. Don't want to touch the stuff. The textural component of anything syrupy or like honey, it doesn't work well for me. It's one of my few food phobias. Ow. Ceylon, I have no idea what the actual blend is, but it is a blend of black teas. Icy and Hanai, good to see you. Hope you're both well. Taza, you've eaten so much ham. You are round now. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Today is 18. See, tomorrow it's going to be -6. -6 is closer to here. You got utility bills on a Sunday, Studio. Well, that's annoying. And hello, Danny. Hope you are well. Yeah. I've had a day. I have just been cramming work for my Game Awards. You know, I always do my Game Awards, and yeah, it turns out I needed to do a lot more than I was doing. A little bit a day wasn't enough. I needed to do a lot a day. Is the audio higher than usual? I haven't changed anything, but that seems loud. That's better. No, but you'll live. Yeah, I've been a bit in that ballpark. Wait, you don't hear in-game sounds? What? Wait, what? What buttons did I actually press?
2022 returns with a 13-month resub.
What buttons did... Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Blossom, thank you for the 13 months. As said, I'm so tired. So tired. Stuff going wrong. Badly sick for Christmas and now you're recovering. You have a nasty cough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you recover soon. Yeah, good. Apparently I've just forgotten how to stream. It happens. It happens. But yeah, I have my Game Awards on Wednesday, and I have to do a lot of prep for that. Ooh, enjoy making noms, Sunio.
I can be your sleeping bag at any time.
Music is louder than the game. It's kind of meant to be because the game's very quiet. Maybe a middle ground? Oh. Well. Because at 50 master volume, it was hurting my ears. But I have also had my headphones all day, again, doing prep for the Game Awards. It's a lot of work, actually. I underestimated it. You'll be seeing family on your dad's side later today. Hope you have a good time. Ugh, tractor. Yeah, I do have unfortunate news in that I completely blanked on preserving my VODs. So while I have caught up now, 2 VODs have been deleted by Twitch and are just gone. Which is very upsetting. I was doing such a good job of not losing any of my streams. So that's how I woke up, and I've been a little miserable all day because of it. And Hika, any awards will certainly be revealed on Wednesday. Spoiler alert for the schedule, for the end of stream. Wednesday. Indigo Park Chapter 2 is coming out in 2026. Cool, is that the last part? Are they only doing 2 parts? Because I'm waiting for it to be done. If there's gonna be a Chapter 3, then Chapter 2 is not of interest to me. Not yet. Goodness. So, some of you noticed during the countdown, we have a new font. And that font is not just on the countdown.
Filling this tractor with soap.
Yeah, we are indeed. Yeah, I wanted to change the channel font. I've still got stuff I need to change, but that's what I managed to fit in today while doing other stuff as well. And yeah, I've been using Sugoi UI Black basically since I started streaming. And yeah, as much as I like it for being nice and readable, I didn't feel it fit the stream's vibe. So we got something a little softer, a little rounder. Oh, take care, Meowstick. Using highlights for additional buffer when the VODs are about to be deleted, right? Yes. So I keep the VODs have up to 14 days before they're auto-deleted, but highlights don't get deleted. So I will highlight a bunch of VODs in full, and then upload those to YouTube as well.
Danny sent over 5 bits and left the message. I misplaced Dwayne Johnson's cutting tools for the origami workshop. I can't believe I lost the rocks, paper, scissors.
About Dwayne Johnson's cutting tools. Oh, God damn it. Terrible. But yeah, no, I upload them to YouTube, and then when I approach the 100-hour limit, I delete some of the Twitch VODs, but it's fine, because they are on YouTube and downloaded to my hard drives.
Left the message. If you slapped Dwayne Johnson's butt, You're hitting rock bottom.
Thank you, Taze, for the biddies. That's terrible. Ugh. And, Hika, I'm not changing chat. Chat isn't changing, just yet. I like how my chat looks. I like how my chat looks for now. But stuff like our countdown timers, like our game countdown timer. You know when we do the, oh.
Hey, Azzy, can I perma this one?
Yes, Miko. When we do our 20-minute game demos, I've also changed the font on that one. So, a little rounder, little rounder. Now, I purchased a font pack for this. I purchased a bundle of 1,200 fonts. And I went through those 1,200 fonts. About one at a time. And the font I chose was my favorite for the channel of over 1,200. Now, if you don't like the new font choice, I'm a reasonable Derg. Please don't say it out loud to my face or I'll cry. If you don't say it out loud to my face, I won't cry. That's the agreement. Hi, Gaming Rabbit. Ow, sippy. Thank you, Rack. So yeah, I like the new font. I will be integrating it into more things. You might have just noticed that the little self-care text was also in that new font. And I have already started making little banners for the About page, but they're going to be a bit longer for certain reasons. Oh my god, there's a lot of really stubborn bits in this. Ooh, we're out to Wildsing. Good music, good music. Whoa. Lightning Dragon, good to see you. Hope you're well today. I wonder if just using this is going to be better than soap at this stage, because we're just getting little awkward bits. Quite cold here, there was frost on our roof. Yeah, the cold weather hasn't been making me too happy either. I could see my breath in my house the other day. Yeah, don't worry, 20U. The recommendations are very broad, and if it doesn't apply to you, it just doesn't apply to you. Sadly, you can't input what systems you own prior to getting a recommendation. Tis just an insult. Insult? Tis just an... What was the word I was looking for? It wasn't insult. Tis just insight. It is just an insight into the kind of things I like. There we go. That was the word. I'm so tired, chat. I'm so tired. I was gonna stay in bed for a couple of extra hours this morning until I went, Wait, shit, VODs exist. And rush to my PC to check Twitch. Turns out there's nothing like panic. As it turns out, justified panic. To make you wake up early. Whew. You find it easier to warm when it's cold than to cool off when it's hot. Yeah, the thing is, warming up is expensive. Like, I can't really afford to warm up in the best ways,
way to get
so...
people going.
Yeah, you'd know that, wouldn't you, Miko? You're a little evil. Yeah, no, my sleep schedule is all over the place. I have just spent this entire holiday period playing video games and trying to forget the fact that it's the holiday period. Tell your sister's family to apply to visit a friend's family on Christmas Day. He doesn't eat sweets, so guess who got sent home Christmas Eve with 5 1-gallon freezer bags full of various Christmas cookies. Oh my god. That's a lot. That is a lot. Goodness me. Mika's a little evil in the same way that a nuclear explosion is a little bright. I don't think the brightness of a nuclear explosion is the point of it. Oh my... Why are there so many little bits? This corner as well. And some over here. Ah, wah, 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 wah. You keep going to bed at like 2 a.m.? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's when I start going,
wow.
Okay, I guess I should sleep.
29 months and said wah 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 wah.
Big O, thank you for the resub. Hope you're well. No bully, Rex. No bully. Ah! What? No! What? Why? Turn on the... Okay, there. The fan heater next to me is on. Like, what the fuck? Rex, that's too much. What the? No. Ah. What? Ah. Jump scare, wake up now. I am awake. I'm eepy, but I'm awake. Ow. Rex, what the fuck? What are you doing? I don't get it. Ow. You can't just pet me and not say things. I mean, you can, but also don't. Ah. Ah. What else if this engine needs doing? Oh, is it just all on this side? Gotta make sure I'm warm, you don't have passports. This is the next. God damn it, Rex. Yeah, why are tractors so greebly? Well, thank you so much. That's really gonna help. Ah. Goodness me. Now, I'm gonna have to be reasonable and keep only heating. Like, believe it or not, £100 doesn't cover much in the way of, like, central heating. Because the prices are insane. but I will keep the
Edge's Grey
room I'm
Cloud
in
sent over
warm.
500 bits and left the message. What do you need when you have a troublesome relative that won't stop harassing you and won't leave you alone? A restraining order.
Oh.
What? Did you expect a pun about antifreeze?
A little bit. Thanks for the bits, Taze. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd try to seduce the tractor, honestly. I don't think the tractor's my type. Plus, you know, I'm taken already. Ah, what? But hello, Jack. Hope you're well today.
Game over.
Okay. That song had a game over at the end? do not the tractor. Okay, what else have I got to clean? It's more than 3 things. Oh my god. Yeah, we found the river broom enjoyer. Oh, wow. Oh, sweet relief. Have that. Wait, it was just that window? Then why wasn't it giving me the little display?
No.
Was it giving me the little display? I was looking for it. Oh no, am I losing my mind? Chat, am I dying? Is this it for me? Is this my last stream? Am I getting put in a home now? Like, this is it, 30.
Rex Kitsune sent 5 bits and said, more like put in a tum got him.
God damn it. Thank you, Rex, for the biddies. Okay, next. Wait, roller? Oh yeah, we were doing a roller disco. What the fuck was the tractor for? You said something to me on Discord? Okay, what's up? Oh my god, it was there! What the fuck? Oh no. Y'all had better like the Game Awards when they're done, because it has clearly killed me working on them all day. And I'm not even a fraction of the way done either. I have so much still to do. Ugh, thank you for the sippy. Oh, you know what won't have helped? Our Baputaze. What won't have helped is that, as mentioned, big panic this morning when I remembered that VODs existed and had to rush out of bed to check. Didn't get coffee. I have not had my daily coffee. It has only just occurred to me that I have not had coffee today. This could be part of why I'm non-functional. Oh, but this soundtrack's so good. It's a tea-only day, I guess. What am I, British?
You're my coffee, Azzy wink wink.
What? I don't think I contain caffeine. Ugh. You know, how about some good news that is, like, good to me and exclusively me and nobody else will quite care about? But I'm gonna say it anyway, because it's my stream. God damn it, Joey. Yesterday, I had a friend over. And, goddamn... We played Xseed, the fighting card game that I like. And it was probably one of the best games I've ever had. And it was really, really, really clutch. And it was down to like 1 HP versus 2 HP. And the final move was decided at complete random. And it was very cool. That is all. I had a nice game of one of my favorite card games. That is all. That is all. It's fun to me, chat. Oh, wow. F. And no, Jag, if I'm getting engaged, then, I have not been told something. Appa. Yeah, I wasn't invited to the engagement party, you see. Ba. God, I feel like the soap isn't coming off as neatly as it used to. No, I don't want to kiss the tractor. Again, it's not my type. Okay, what? 82%. I swear every time I look back, it's dirtier than when I left it. What? Is me, I'm the lizard. Ow. Yeah, it's not. I need to can you? Oh no, Joey, no. I told Miko he could perma you. It would be rude of me to go back on my word. I wouldn't want to be rude. But yeah, when I say I've been working on my Game Awards thing, that also includes the fact that I'm doing another channel trailer. Because I really liked the one I did last year. You know, the one where I show a little pre-peek of the games I plan to play next year. It's, yeah, it deserves a sequel. It deserves a sequel. So I've also been video editing. And my software has crashed a few times, and it has been annoying. And yeah, Hika, I forgot as well. I thought we just moved on to a tractor and didn't think again. Like, didn't remember this one until afterwards. I probably should have seen if there were any achievements related to the tractor. Oh well. Hey, Canis, how you doing? Ba. Now let's just coat this thing. Ba, 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 ba. Some of them, Hika. Not all of them. There are some games I don't want to commit to quite yet. And some of them I just won't play on stream, because they're not stream games. Different games have different vibes. I am so EP. Oh, yeah, of course, the undersides. Making Azzy finish the rest of Expedition 33. Yeah, there's not much left, Noodle. Blueprints is a huge brain game. Yeah, so I don't want to commit to doing Blueprints anytime soon, because that might be one I just have to tackle by myself and just actually focus. Like, I've already felt overwhelmed today just dealing with chat, like... And I'm playing PowerWash. Imagine if I was trying to play something like Blueprints, which is apparently a brain game, and I don't actually know much about it. Yeah, no, Expedition is part of why I haven't had much sleep lately. Because since I started it this year, I wanted to also finish it this year.
A king fit for a feast.
Oh, bye, King.
No.
Noodle! Have that. And yeah, turns out deciding to try to finish a full-length RPG in late December before the end of the year, it's an undertaking. It is an undertaking. Hi, Igabob. Hope you're well. Forget outfits for everyone. I don't like them. I don't like the silly outfits. I think I take the game more, like, too seriously. Because I see the silly outfits and I'm like, nah, I don't want to equip those. Ow. You bought a bunch of the games from the sale, but the hell of you know when you'll get to them. Yeah, I've considered getting a few extra things from the sale, but I'm not 100% yet. Because, yeah, I don't know when I'd play them. You have to remember to pick up DLCs, because Steam doesn't include those except a small section of the sale page. Yeah, DLC's something I've been thinking of. Like, I'm still missing one of the fighters, like Dragon Ball Fighters season passes, so it's like, oh, I could grab the last characters I need. I was going to get the last of the Placid Plastic Duck Sim DLCs, but a friend got me the last one I needed, so that's... I guess that's covered now. This game's music is a vibe. The one that was just on? Yes, that was Murder by the Numbers. Great soundtrack. I have been playing, since this soundtrack's playing, I've been back to playing Stardew Valley with Bryn. We took a big old gap from it, and we've gone back. And it is nice. Wait. Why is the white nozzle doing so much? Is the dirt here that, like, thin? I guess so. You realize when you picked up Risk of Rain, your friend was next time to play with and mentioned the DLC was a bust, you were like, oh yeah, DLC exists! Yeah, Risk of Rain's a point. I should get the DLC for that eventually. But I don't know, the discounts on the DLC I don't have aren't quite deep enough for me yet. Like, I think I'm set for stream games. Like, that is something I'm thinking of when I look at the sale items. I think I am all good for stuff I want to stream. So anything I should pick up, anything I would be to pick up should be, like, for me, for my own time. So I'm thinking of something like Squeakross. Because I love me some Picross. I love the Squeakross demo. I should probably just actually pick up the full game and play that in my own time when I want to do a quick puzzle. I don't know. Picking up some games in the sale should be like my reward for finishing the Game Awards stuff. I shouldn't do anything until after. You could do some Mega Bunk runs if you need filler somewhere. Yeah, no, that is probably going to be a good pivot game. I haven't actually played that since I started with Expedition, so that's, oh boy. Need to get back into that. Still plenty of achievements to get. Not many, though. I have done pretty well with the Mega Bonking. I got a new map recently. Yes. I played the Halloween update when it came out. I got my stainless steel pot and a couple of other things.
For 5 months and left the message lurking,
and then
but wish you a lot of enjoyment with the talking.
Yeah. And yeah, then I started playing Expedition 33 and haven't returned since. Slasher, thank you for the 5 months. I hope your lurking goes well. You still haven't gotten the pot. They have patched it to make it easier now, which is very nice. Because it started out truly ridiculous, and I couldn't get it. Then they toned it down just a little bit, and I managed to get it, and they've toned it down again. So, it's doable. It's doable. It just kind of sucks. Yeah, so first it was you can't let the timer hit 0 and you have to play as the bandit. Then it was, okay, the timer can hit 0, but you will die several seconds later anyway, but you can have those several seconds. And now it's, yeah, you can have those extra few seconds and you can play a character that's actually better suited to it. So yeah. I got it done in those couple of seconds before Spooky Steve got me. But as Bandit. That. Goodness me. Goodness me. Yeah. I have also, on top of the Steam sale, been looking at purchasing... Again, this is something that is, like, interesting to me and no one else. I've been thinking of picking up some card sleeves. Because I still have many hundreds of cards I need to sleeve, and the sleeves that I buy aren't in production anymore. Because they are kickstarted each year. Like, the next run of these sleeves is kickstarted. And when they're out of stock, you gotta wait for the next Kickstarter so retailers can get a new supply. And the next supply is due in August. And they're out of sale almost... out of stock almost everywhere. Like, from the last run. So I have been thinking of getting them at the one store that still has them in stock and, you know, stocking up. Because I need thousands of sleeves. I would wait till a better time financially, but I need them before August. And that's assuming the estimates are accurate. It's a Kickstarter, so ow. God knows if they will be. That's a lot of sleeves. I got a lot of cards. I have several games that I do not play unless the decks are sleeved, because I don't want to do a lot of shuffling and damage the cards. So I've just got decks that are unplayed because I've yet to sleeve them. Oh, one cat sleeping on your feet, another sitting on your leg. Yeah, no, you're kind of doomed there. Rip Tarde. Gone to the cats. Abba. Dragon time. Ed, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Ow.
Nom.
Annie, he's already trapped.
Nom.
Ah! Ow. Ed, I am British, not American. Good old England. Well, it's certainly old. Ooh, that wall. That wall ding was good. You're from the Philippines, but you live next to UK. What countries are next to the UK? There's France. I need to be... Oh, Ireland, of course. Yes. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I know that's a touchy subject for the Irish, but sometimes I do forget that they're split in two. Yeah, it's such a British moment, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's extra bad because Irish citizenship is what Breen is looking into, because he has Irish ancestry. So I'm legitimately forgetting about my partner's heritage. I'm really, really good at this, guys. I'm great. But yeah, I've never been to Ireland, but I have heard it's nice. But yes, let's not get more specific than Dublin. I have seen people give out their full addresses in streams before, and that's terrifying. Yeah, I mean, heck, that is a bit of a story. I was in a stream a few years back, and somebody was just disagreeing with one of the users. And in response, that guy just sort of doxed himself. Like, it was sort of a, you can't mess with me kind of post, but as part of a this is who I am, he posted his full address. It's like, do you know who I am? A spoiler, he's like a nobody. It's not like he was some famous person. He just, yeah. It was weird, and then he started quoting Bible verses. The streamer did nothing, by the way. Joey, are you having a normal one, Joey? Gives leaking military documents on World of Tanks vibes. Yeah, no, he was a regular on these particular streams, but you could tell that he was somewhere on the lower functioning spectrum. He said multiple times stuff like he has no control over his own finances, his grandmother does, and he would regularly post personal info, just like not his full address until that one instance. It was both funny and deeply, deeply concerning. So yeah, didn't have access to their own bank account, and sort of had conversations, like roleplay conversations with himself in chat. Like, nobody was engaging, he was just playing both parts in chat, while everyone else was trying to have their conversations. It was strange. It was very strange. And like, this was a few years back, and I was like, this was before I streamed. Probably 4 or 5 years ago. And yeah, he would tell people what, like, he would just randomly say what his Xbox Live account was. Because he wanted friends to play with, apparently. The subject wasn't video games, he just said it randomly. And out of curiosity, I checked out the profile. And it was linked to a YouTube account. And the YouTube account, lo and behold, was... God, do I even say this? It's just sad. It's just... Thank you for the sippy. It was a middle-aged man holding up his pencil and paper drawings to his webcam. And we're talking, you know, like colored pencils, not inside the lines. And yeah. He was definitely not all there. Just, you know, videos of here is my art. He was definitely in his late 30s, early 40s. Drayson, this is just some guy who I let's say, observed in a stream chat several years ago. Yeah, it was deeply concerning. Deeply concerning indeed. Like, I'm not one to judge art quality, because art is good, and if you are doing art, that is great. There are better ways to show it off than a YouTube video of holding up your A4 sketchpad to the webcam. There are better ways. There are better ways. Damn it, Tarde. So yeah, that event was a lot, witnessing all of that. But to this day, I remember his name and his state. I remember his name and his state. And some information that would allow me to extrapolate the location of his favorite theme park. Oh boy. It was sad. It was sad. So yeah, doxing is bad. Doxing is bad. Doxing yourself, also bad. That was a tangent. That's exactly what PowerWash Sunday is for. Goodness me. Sometimes it's hard to look away. I will make it clear that this was on Picato. This was a furry art stream. This was not Twitch. I am pretty sure if this was on Twitch, some of those things would have gotten him banned. Makes a little more sense. Yeah, no, this was not on Twitch. We can extrapolate my location with the tangents. Hey, I said England. That's the best you're getting. Anyway, my real location is Tummy. How's that for doxing? England. I know where Ireland is. I just forgot for a second. Like, my default thought is like, yay, unity! And so when I see that big mass, I just think Ireland.
Ran out of reviver seeds? Shame.
Well, clearly it didn't run out of reviver seeds.
Watch out. I'm gonna dox Azzy. His location is not in my stomach, sadly.
Well, that narrows it down to everywhere other than Miko's stomach. Friends started streaming on Picato again, and that site is super limited. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Picato. Picato is like the best stream site for just not working sometimes. Except that sometimes is most of the time. Rex, you're sadly correct. Hop. Well, keeping a reviver seed there was very silly, Joey. You will not make the same mistake again. Yeah, I am just happy that Pixel exists as an alternative for NSFW artists. What game is this music from? This is Ori and the Blind Forest. Oop. Someday, Joey, someday. Wait. Ah, there we go. Did any of these get missed? No? Oh. Railings. Is Pixel good? You find it weird to like peek in there and lurk and stuff? It is... I've had issues. I have had issues with it where it has like had some weird performance issues, but far less frequently than Picato. And yeah. Less than Picato is just a good thing. I do know some people who are intending to switch over at some point. They just haven't gotten around to it yet. Why was it pointing over here? One of the roller skates isn't done? Which one? Let me at it. Okay, let's just roller skate, roller skate, roller skate. It's not that one or that one. That. Dang it. Oh, that. Oh, wow. That wasn't done. Got that. Got it. So yeah, this was a great job. I love how much it brightens up as you go. That's just really nice. And yeah, for sure, Jack, I get that, I get that. Damn good site, though.
Thank you.
Okay, let me do a check. Okay, we are inside the temple that we cleaned that one time. Ooh. Yeah, turns out the exterior wasn't the only thing that needed cleaning. Nice orb. Now, there is an achievement for this, but the way you do it is not clear? Is it this? Whoop. Yeah, I must need to... Okay, that's a mural. There must be something to unlock at some point. Yeah, so apparently there are stairs somewhere, and I have to descend those stairs. Also just a mat. So we'll just work through it, as long as we don't finish the job and exit the level. I'm sure I'll have access. Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely descend. So yeah, going down is the goal. Do not make a VOR joke.
Wow, Bryn Bunnyard resub for 38 months and said, whoa, I pressed the button.
You pressed the button really well,
Thank
dear.
you for following.
I'm proud of you. Uncommon Fluke, thank you for the follow, and Breen, thank you for the sub. How you doing, Bryn? Okay, so the orb does need cleaning. So let's clean the orb. One with the pred hangs upside down. Name one pred that hangs upside down. Looks just hoping Mateo isn't watching. Doing okay, doing a lot of art lately. You have 11 commissions. 11 commissions and you're still taking them because it's December and you're doing $25 sketches? That's wild. People should give money to my bunny, just saying. Just saying. Did I see the Avali loaf? I did, Rex. I saw the Vega loaf. You made the announcement earlier that they'd be closing them in 4 more days. Wow, sounds like people have got to get in fast. Would you say that's accurate? Goodness me. Goodness me. Like, is there something... Okay. Don't know why there was an angle on that ladder from there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Hey, they could have been good rituals, Dutcha. They could have been very nice and wholesome. Like, what if there was a bunny petting ritual? I think that's a good ritual. Okay. I don't know, the places like this always have, like,
what if there was a dragon eating ritual?
Puzzles. Well, I have no opinions on that, Miko. Honestly, everything's wholesome if you decide to look at it in a different way. Oh, what? Huh. Awawa?
Those spines are very sharp, hedgy.
Abba. Oh, bye, da.
Nom.
Ah, Ah, Friends vs. Friends. The one thing where the album art won't display no matter what I do. Seriously, everything else works fine. Ugh. Just keeping an eye out for any way to trigger stairs to appear. It could just be that you finish the level and some stairs open up. And then it's like, oh, well, you could close the level or actually go down the stairs. Ah, small saga. Amazing. Randomly calling out Bagra. What the heck? Bagra is a good pal. Oh, wow, that was only 10%. It's probably all the roof. The roof has a lot of surface area. Oh, wow. Hi, 26. How you doing? Oh. There he is. So far, 26, you have missed that I'm extremely eepy and my brain's not functioning correctly. Yeah, I forgot that Ireland was split into 2 parts. Goodness me. Yeah, no, I called myself out for that specific part, Bryn. I legitimately did. I said, not only have I just insulted, like, the Irish on both sides, but I've insulted my partner. It's okay. You are more than capable of beating me up for it later. You will have your revenge. Ow, what? Curious about what I said? A new chatter said that they were from the Philippines, but lived very close to England. Not England, the UK. So I was going in my head, I was like, what's close to the UK? It's like, I guess France? And then I sort of stumbled for a little too long. It's like, Ireland. It's like, oh yeah, shit. I forgot. But again, in my defense, I'm very eepy. Oh, well. Yeah, I did not have my morning coffee this morning. That is usually a mainstay of my schedule. There we go. Wrap me in a blanket like a burrito? That would be wild. That would be wild. That would be wild. What if I wrap myself up in the Yip Yap Sherpa blanket from koboldshop.com? Available now in multiple sizes. It's cozy. Let me... there. I'm wrapped. I'm wrapped. I'm wrapped in my blanket. Ow, 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 ow. Use code AzzyDerg to save 10% on your order. Yay! Partner code. Great way to support me and support Sushi and Nikki and get something cool for yourself. All the cool kobolds go to Kobold Shop. Just saying. Just saying. Wait, no, I shouldn't use that wording. I'm just gonna drop it. I'm gonna finish cleaning the temple floor. Just gonna finish. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look, it's Joey Bowles. One of the Joeys that apparently isn't in a Ratata suit yet. Shush, Taze. Joey, is your kobold he, him, or are you actually misgendering your own soda? I legitimately don't know. Wait. Oh, you are he-himming me. You are, yes. Chat, I shouldn't skip my coffee. I really, really shouldn't skip my coffee. This is devastating. I do not think I have been this out of it in a very long time. It's too late for coffee now. It's 6:15 in the evening. Ow, what? Not bad.
Nom.
Like, I could get decaf, but that's not doing the job, is it?
Nom.
Like, the morning coffee does the job while tasting good. The decaf just tastes good. Tastes good. Yes, it tastes good. Coffee tastes good. Actually, 26, when did you last try decaf? Genuinely curious. Only just noticed the font has changed? Yeah. I bought a font pack with 1,200 fonts in it, and I manually selected my favorite font for the channel. We got something a little cuter and rounder now. Not everything has changed yet. It's going to be gradual while I have the time to work on assets. But yeah, 26. There have been big strides in the decaf process over the years. Like, specifically the past few years. A lot of new techniques for decaffeination have been discovered and widely implemented. So, you might, like, it's not a guarantee, but you might find better decaf results nowadays. Been at least 5 years. So yeah, there might have been a difference. Since then. There are a lot of cool ways to decaffeinate without massively changing the flavor profile. But of course, I am speaking from grinding my own coffee beans. I am not using instant decaf or anything, so if that's the comparison, then I can't help with that. Can't vouch for that. Okay, I was going to say that was quite the gap between songs. I think that one had a little bit of a tail at the end of it. It was hardly a show and tell, 26. It was a shill. Oh no, what was it someone said? It's not a shill if you actually believe in the product. So it's not a shill, but yeah. I'll still call it a shill because it's funny. Yeah, show and chill. Show and chill. It's a promotion if you believe in it. Yeah, I do promote Cobalt Shop. I think it's great. My friends run it, and I like my friends. Okay, true enough, 26. True enough. Friend bias? There is some friend bias. But, like, the products are also high quality, so it works out nicely. Appa. There we go. There we go. Ow. I need to stop going for the stuff that's really high up. Did I get that window? I didn't. Like, the stuff that's higher up, I need to be higher up for. There we go. Let's just linger on 26% for a moment. Let's just take a moment. It's important. Okay, moving on. Okay, that pillar's done, that pillar's done. What makes something a pilaster instead of a pillar? I've not heard this word before. Pilaster's still a bigger, goddammit. Walked into that one. Like, maybe I just ponder the orb. Like, what if I just stare at the orb? Will a staircase open up? Pilaster is part integrated into a wall while a pillar is freestanding. That would make sense. All of these are helping support the thing as part of the structure, rather than something standing on its own. Is pondering the orb working? Because I could see them doing something stupid where it has to be like a minute or two. They shouldn't, because that's way too long. But what if they have? Could somebody who knows this please tell me that it isn't pondering the orb to reveal a staircase? It's not. Okay, fine, I'll move. Back. There we go. I really feel like I'm more than 29% done. Oh. Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. No, I was thinking that maybe the stairs were just a regular part of the level, and like it's gonna be revealed, so it's actually counting a part I can't see. But then why would it be an achievement if descending the steps was just a thing you do as part of the level? Thank you for Sippy, and hi Scribble, how you doing?
Nom.
And he ate the sticks again.
Meow. Nom.
Ow, what? Ba. Kyo got me. Go. Yeah, Scribble, to catch you up, I'm EP. Congratulations, you are caught up. Whew. EP twinsies, yay! Only I've been up for hours working on stuff. Oh, wow. Yeah, deep Azzy lore. Just got that big bunch of Sona lore, and the only thing I really tell people is he's EP. Oh, wow. I don't want things that are fully lyrics. No, let me go away. Next. And save the new version of the playlist. There we go. Ow. Yeah, I've decided that after I've done my Game Awards stream, I'm going to add a bunch more games to the recommendations list. I won't do it in advance because it would spoil some of the entries, but we'll get a little more variety in that redeem. Whoop. Goodness me. Still feeling terrible about losing that VOD. Those VODs, rather. That should not have happened. Yeah, Scribble, I had such a big, like, holiday downer period that I forgot to actually check my VODs. And, yeah, Twitch has deleted 2 of them before I've managed to preserve them. First time I've lost VODs since starting the channel. The only thing I have left from both of them are clips. One of them has 1 clip, one of them has 2. The Lost Dead Cells VODs, yep. 2 Dead Cells VODs and an Elden Ring VOD from before I enabled VODs were all I had. but now we've lost 2 more. Yeah, Kirby was the 1 millisecond challenge clip, so... Yeah, that was the best part of the stream. For, you know, everyone except me. Yeah. I mean, it's somewhat fortunate that the Zelda one is turning out to be one of my lesser viewed stream series. So I can only assume there's not much interest in that VOD anyway. I'm trying to give silver linings. I have to justify to myself that this isn't all that bad. But... Whoop. Yeah, I hope I don't make the same mistake again. That would suck. There are just multiple potential failure points in my process of archiving things. Sadly, I failed at the first one at this point. Sent you the thing we discussed last night. I can take a peek on that. Perfect. Thank you, Scribble. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, like, I meant to do it every Sunday. No other way to automate the VOD saving. Not to my knowledge. Because, like, the first part of it is going into the base Twitch VOD and highlighting everything minus the setup. So I take off the first, like, 4 minutes and 58 seconds. So that when I export it to YouTube, it's starting at the ba, or alternatively, the chat pop-up saying I'm muted. It's typically one of the two. But yeah, didn't do that in this instance. Just totally slipped my mind. Again, like, I blame seasonal depression. I have been cramming myself full of dopamine by playing video games, and that has become my crutch. I am not a flawless person. You see, I usually do it in the on a Sunday, because Sunday is also when I make my stream schedule. You know? So it's like, oh, I make my schedule, I check my VODs, and then all of that, like, weekly maintenance is done. But I dropped the ball last week. And what? Yeah. Thing is, Jag, the process to get it downloaded is just as lengthy as the process to highlight it. And I do download everything after highlighting it. Because, you know, gotta have multiple backups of things. I have all of my streams across 2 8-terabyte hard drives that you know, Rex donated to allow me to buy. Because Rex just does this oddly often. What the heck, Rex? On that note, I'm glad that, the current price inflation isn't hitting hard drives, because I'm gonna need more of those at some point. That. Oops, sippy, thank you. Yeah, no, RAM is fucked. Like,
No.
the majority of discussions I've had related to PC hardware in the past few weeks has been either telling somebody, thank God you got your RAM when you did, or I'm so sorry you've just had to buy RAM. No other components have been discussed with people. Ow. Abba. Yeah, look, like, I'm currently in the position with hardware where I'm just thinking that something's gotta give. Like, it can't just be irreversibly fucked, because that destroys entire markets. Like, something's gotta change soon. Ugh. Just gotta. Like, I have enough sadness with the seasonal depression, you know? I don't need more reasons to be sad. I would like to feel good and content, actually. Not bad. Ah, wah.
It's as dirty as dirt here.
That it is. That it is. I don't want to know what they were doing in this temple. Well, that was the rope. Worshipping the dirt god. That would make sense, actually. Can I stand on this? Oh, I can. And it's only a little bit janky. There we go. There. Wait, is that? Phew. This just kind of looks dirty as it is. But it's not. Allegedly. Allegedly. Ugh, oh no, my headphone cable's wrapped in the blanket that I wrapped myself in. Ah. Cable. There we go. That would not have been a fun way to go. But yeah. But no, it's my Cobalt Shop blanket, 26. Mud wrestling? Yeah, maybe. I do know where my burrito blanket is, though. My burrito blanket is tucked away in a cupboard. Because if I have every blanket I own out at once, they would overwhelm me. Now, Sunio, if you want some good news, because it's desperately needed with this kind of shit. Oh yeah, there's definitely a second part to this level. Apparently there was something going on with, like, researching proteins. And there's a graph that shows, like, all of the, like, fully understood or whatever proteins across the years. And the graph basically looks like a completely straight line, in which loads were being, like, oh God, I don't even know the wording, you know? I think this is the most layman explanation, because it's all I've got. But the ones that were understood, there were a lot. But then suddenly, in 2025, it shot up completely vertically, because suddenly AI had managed to process all of them. Again, like, the good uses, the scientific uses of AI processing. And apparently this is going to be huge for medical stuff. And that's nice. Like, that's something to be happy about. An AI built to do one thing, and that is figure out how these proteins work. And it did all of them. No stolen anything pumped into it. No colossal energy usage. Just the kind of shit that AI actually needs to be used for to help humanity. And that is Azzy trying to give good news without fully understanding the subject matter because he's not a very smart boy. And I believe there was some kind of amusing tidbit about how, when it stopped uncovering all of the known proteins, it started inventing new ones. It's like, hey, this could theoretically exist. It's like, as far as we know, it doesn't, but thanks. I'm back. Yeah, and, like... There we go. So it is mandatory. It is mandatory. But yes, goodness me. I didn't even descend the stairs when I got the achievement. Stepping on the steps was enough. Yeah, it's not an achievement at all. That's very silly. But yeah, it's why referring to everything AI under the same name is kind of shitty. Because, yeah, the generative stuff is a horrible plague upon humanity and needs to go. But then it has legitimately good uses that will get slandered for being called AI. It's annoying. We do love our blanket terms for things, and in this case, it is harmful. So, like, rest assured, if I ever say, fuck AI, I am referring to generative AI that is built upon plagiarism. It is built upon massive energy usage for no actual, like, output that is worth a damn. And I think the stuff that's existed longer than generative AI, and we're just refining over time, and it makes people's lives easier without hampering creativity or stealing from anybody, that shit's great. That shit's so good. Howdy, Wesley. Hope you're well. God, yeah, I'm terrified of having to replace my current phone. Been clearing the Crew Motorfest. I am vaguely aware that that exists. I know a lot of people decided to give that one a miss after how Ubisoft treated The Crew 1. But I hope you're having fun. Zippy. It's a racing game everyone's been playing. I know that's not meant to be taken literally, but my first thought was to go, well, I'm not playing it. Why is that my like instinct? But then I'm not playing Crossworlds either. Yeah, Gaming Rabbit, that will be the one being referred to. Tis the Tism, I think. It is likely the Tism. It is very likely the Tism. But yeah, can't say it's been on my radar, but then I boycott Ubisoft, so I don't get anything that they put out.
Tis the tism to be jolly.
Yeah. I don't mean any harm by it. Just, you know, I'm part of everybody and I'm not. Goodness me. Goodness me. Joey, I swear to God. Miko, I swear to God.
Nom. Oh.
Abba.
Wah.
And yeah, Wesley, I understand that the later crew games have these
Don't
things.
worry. I've got a rabbit
Oh,
hole
bye,
for you.
Jack. But I boycott Ubisoft because of the cover-up of systemic abuse within the company. And the cover-ups they have done to try to sweep it under the rug. Which they've done rather successfully on account of everybody having a 2-second memory. Hey, Fuba, hope you're well. And hi, Goji. Ba.
You buy soft? No, I be soft.
But yeah, I still remember the instance where Yves Jameau, basically admitted that either he is a liar or a very, very bad CEO. In talking about how actually none of the employee abuse is actually happening. Because it's so utterly widely reported from the employees that, yeah, either he knows about it and is lying, or is just terrible at his job. Relaxing on your last day off, and then you do it again with another 4-day weekend this week. I hope you enjoy them. I have this coming week, and then I'm back at work. So back on the 5th. Yeah, and yeah, right. The industry needs to change, actually. I am just glad that indie developers exist. There'll always be something as long as indie developers exist. I feel very confident in my ability to not buy from a lot of companies that are not great. But yeah, for those of you who are just joining, I'm very eepy today. I am making a lot of mistakes and forgetting a lot of things. And I feel like I'm making an ass of myself, so welcome in. Don't skip coffee if you're used to having coffee on a morning. Forgot Ireland is an exaggeration, but I'll allow it because it's a funny one. Yeah. See, I think the issue with racing games for me, and I think I got into this in the last PowerWash stream, is that they're multiplayer focused. I don't like big multiplayer games.
I feel like
Strangers
I am also
are scary.
forgetting something important. Something to do with breathable air in my stomach.
Hey!
Oh well. I'll let someone else figure it out for me.
Miko, stop. They don't have to be, but they by and large are. And what I said last time was that because they tend to emphasize the multiplayer, I feel like if I get them for the single player, I am wasting my money. because I am paying for stuff that I have no interest in as well. Yeah, well, Sunio, if worst comes to worst, I'm already boycotting Microsoft. Or specifically, any games they put out. So they can't really get more boycotted from my end. I swear, like, if I were to list every company I am not purchasing from, you would be asking me what I do buy instead. Goodness me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, Tarzay, I'm not sure if I've ever said this with you around before. I might have, but I've never seen Die Hard. Not a movie that I have ever partaken in. Thing is, I'm not into hardcore, so why would I watch Die Hard, you know? That's what it's about, right? Ow. Yeah, like, I am of the mind that when it comes to the whole ethical consumption thing, you need to pick your battles. You know, you make your little differences where you reasonably can. You prioritize the causes that mean the most to you. Oh, that's cool. And so I have ended up with a bunch that's, yeah, are the most important to me, and those are the ones that cause me to not purchase from a company. Abba. 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 Not a principle, I'm just a big hater. Damn it, Daya. Like, there are just ads on Xbox's, like, main page, but you've spent hundreds on the console. What the hell? Why would you get ads? You've spent so much on the hardware. Why are there ads? That's gross. And you know, like, while we're on the subject, I feel there's often, like, a perception that, like, if you boycott a company, you by default hate everything they do and ever have done. Which feels really extreme of an assumption to me, but I see it a lot. And I want to make it, like, clear that I have good histories with some of these companies. Like,
Azzy.
Oh.
Nico Pumpkin Art just brought 37 friends in.
Ah. Hi, Neko.
SANS75240 is following.
Thank you for the raid. Sans, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well today. Ow. How was your subbing time? How was the subnauticals? We're just over here doing some power washing, which we do every Sunday while talking about whatever comes to mind. And right now we're on some spicy capitalism topics. You lost Bal? No! Were you inside Bal when you lost him? You were. Oh no! Hi, MDL. Hope you're well. Yeah. I mean, during my original Subnautica stream, I lost Miko. I mean, Miko was what I named my Seamoth. Yeah, MDL, I'm tired. I've been having a day. Neko, make sure you do all your post-stream self-care.
3 months and said rib Miko.
Ow. Thank you for the 3 months. Ow. So, yeah, taking a step back to before the raid. And by the way, thank you to Spelka for the sound effect. The new raid sound effect is actually just ripped from Megadars.
And that's me.
True enough. Yes, it was a Twitch default sound effect, but now we have a Megadars sound effect. So a couple of the alerts are those now. And I like them. I want to distance myself from the default Twitch sounds. So why not sounds from the game about me? You wish you were tired, you have to wake up early for work tomorrow. Censoring work. Yeah, I approve of that kind of thing. Wow. Goodness. Right, yes. Oh, 5 a.m.'s no fun. So yes, I was just saying, because we were speaking about company boycotts, and I was just talking about the rather radical take that people have that if you are boycotting a company for any reason, you must also have this stance that everything they make and have made is just bad. Like, no nuance, it's bad and you hate it. Hi, Lee, hope you're well. And, yeah, I need to specify that when I say I am boycotting Ubisoft, I am somebody who loves Beyond Good and Evil. Far Cry 3 was my game of the year in the year it released. I have played Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, and yeah, I know that's a fraction of the actual games, but I enjoyed my time with Assassin's Creed 1 and 2. But when you go incredibly anti-consumer, I maybe stop purchasing your games. You know? That's it. I still have my fond memories. I will still enjoy those older games. I would probably enjoy some of the newer games that released. I'm just not buying them. And yeah, Microsoft. Goddamn. I'm a Halo appreciator. I've only played the first 3, but I really liked them. Mostly 3. They really did get better and better up until 3. That one really is a masterpiece. And goddamn, heck, Microsoft now own Bethesda. Bethesda are now on my boycott list because of the Xbox boycott. Morrowind's one of my favorite games of all time. Goddamn, I sunk so many hours into Oblivion and Skyrim. My principles just matter more than the video games, you know? That's the only thing. And say, oh, what about, Epic? Epic, yeah! That one's been very, common lately. Like, love Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament's great. I have played Fortnite. It was many, many, many years ago, but I have played Fortnite. And I believe that multiple PC store platforms, when actually engaging in fair competition, is a good thing. Epic are currently actively helping change the law in the UK to further stigmatize trans people and have their rights stripped away. So no, I'm not getting the free games on Epic. I am not making an account with Epic to fucking like help them with that shit. I ain't playing their fucking Fortnite, and I ain't getting any new Unreal Tournaments if they ever decide that franchise is worth touching. Yeah, no, so Tade... yes, Epic Games. They do an Unreal Tournament, they do Fortnite, they do, shit, what else have they made? They funded Alan Wake 2, which is why it's only on Epic Games Store. Yo, yeah, the Unreal Engine as a whole, that one's harder to boycott. Again, we choose our battles. Alan Wake 2's only on EGS? Yeah, because Epic funded it, and they apparently have just kept it exclusive. Gears of War, also easy to not buy into. But yes, so the gist is that, firstly, their latest free game, not latest free game, they recently did a free game of the Wizard's Turf game. And of course, when they give away a free game, they pay for those games. They give a lot of money to those studios and all the, you know, licensees of what involved to be able to give those games out. And one of the people profiting from that would be J.K. Rowling, who does, in fact, actively fund trans hate groups that have lobbied for anti-trans laws to pass in the UK. So, by doing that, Epic are actively helping fund that shit. And it wasn't just the one-off free game, because they also have the Fortnite Harry Potter promotion going on. And I think a Rocket League one as well. So yeah, no, Epic are on the shit list. You do not fuck with my brothers and sisters. Like, that is where I draw the line. Yeah, like, quite frankly, I'm increasingly of the mind that people who are actively playing Fortnite are allies of convenience. Like, they are as much an ally of the LGBT community as is convenient for them at the moment. I do not believe that you can play Fortnite as of now and be considered an actual ally. Wesley, it doesn't matter who has the, like, I'm not saying Epic own Harry Potter. I'm saying that if you use Harry Potter, royalties are being paid to the author of Harry Potter, the owner of the IP. So, yeah. As long as you are doing something that funds her, you are actively funding anti-trans law in the UK. So, like, I don't care how long people have been playing it. I don't care how long they've been playing it. A call has to be made of what is more important, you know? That's the way I see it. Take care, Crazy Bunny. Have a good one. Didn't Fortnite skip on Pride? I don't know about that. I have not heard about that part. I don't keep track of all the Fortnite news because it just sort of blends together. It's like, what's the crossover this time? Okay. What character that isn't, like, doesn't have a traditionally humanoid skeleton have they forced onto a humanoid skeleton? Cool. Goodness. But yeah. That's where I lie with boycotts. Doesn't mean you hate everything, but sometimes you just gotta have standards and morals. Just beliefs in general. And, yeah, I'm certainly not on the GTA 6 wagon, on account of Take-Two being an extremely scummy company, and, also the union busting. Yeah, wow, the same track playing twice in one stream is extremely unlikely. What? What? Is Five Guys even in the UK? It is! It is in the UK. It took a while, but we do have a few of them. When I go to Confuzzled, there is a local Five Guys. And no matter where we eat on a given day, I will go to Five Guys for dessert. Because it's all in the same complex. Gotta get that milkshake. God, I don't like talking about these depressing topics so much. I need something happier. Hi, Self.
Ooh, a tasty deer.
Oh, kid Joey's talking about garlic bread. Dias mentions tummy. These are better things. These are better things. Ow, wah, 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 wah. Ow, wah. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Damn it, Miko. Ooh, that's text I need to change the font of. I didn't remember that one at all. That wasn't even in my mind as, like, something I still had to get to. I must remember to change the font of my shout-out text. But yeah, you see, I think GTA 6 being really bad on launch wouldn't even hurt the sales that much, because I firmly believe that it's going to be one of those games that just, like, sweeps in terms of pre-orders. Like, most people who are interested are going to get it right away. So even if it's shit on launch, they will still have bought it. You know? Like, we are talking about the layman gamer that see big game and pre-order and get the digital deluxe edition and consume. Oh, Asian food. One of my weaknesses. There isn't much good Asian food around where I live, so when I get a chance, it's what I go for, and I adore it. White Jimmy, who comes home from work, sits his ass down and turns on his PS5 to play GTA. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. And again, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier, I love the GTA series. I have played GTA 1, GTA 3, 4, 5, San Andreas, Vice City. Yeah, really enjoyed the series. Rockstar have crossed lines, and I will not be buying 6. Do Kickstarters count as a pre-order? Well, I wouldn't really count that because those are smaller studios. If you back one of those, you are backing knowing the game may never be finished. You just believe in the idea and wanting to help them fund development. So, I mean, heck, if you look at Kickstarter's terms, then no. It doesn't count as a pre-order, because they insist that it doesn't. Kickstarter makes sure to emphasize there are no pre-orders, you are not actually buying a product. If your pledge contains a product, you are pledging for the potential for a product. There are no guarantees anything on Kickstarter even happens. Oh, goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Yeah, see, Saints Row is kind of on my shit list in any case. Like, it's not a full-on boycott, but I will never forgive the fact that Idle Ninja's last wish was to have the Saints Row 2 patch that he worked on in his dying days published. And they've just seemingly dropped it. dude working on the fucking patch from his deathbed, and they've just gone, yep, not happening. So yeah, while not a formal boycott, fuck 'em. Dude worked on that for years, got every permission under the sun, got hired, and yeah, they're just not doing anything with it. Yeah, God, it was Embracer that was THQ Nordic, right? Am I remembering that right? Name changes in the games industry fuck me up. Wasn't THQ? Because it wasn't always Embracer Group. They changed to Embracer Group at some point. What? THQ makes a subsidiary of Embracer. Where are my wires getting crossed? Well, regardless, I certainly do remember when they were buying a million IPs. And it's like, where are they getting all this money? And it turns out they really just didn't. They were just sort of just buying stuff. Then they absolutely could not afford to be developing all of these projects at once. We'll buy this IP and this studio and this IP and this IP and this studio, and yeah, didn't go well. Oh, wow. Oh, goodness. Okay, 94. So it's all of this, these walls, and I think that's it. Yeah. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to play good video games made by passionate teams. Passionate teams that aren't crunched and abused. That would be super cool. What? Whoop. Theme of boss. Yeah, alleged quote-unquote boss. The Vor boss. It sure can eat you. And that is its one notable aspect. Oh. That theme was really, really, really short, which makes sense. Yeah, that was the Covetous Demons theme from Dark Souls 2. It is not difficult, but it can eat you. No, Scribble, that is so on point. I did a replay of Dark Souls 2 to get all of the achievements via Discord before I started on Twitch. And I decided...
Are you tripping over again?
Oh.
Don't worry, I'll catch you.
Bye, Danny. I decided to get eaten by the Covetous Demon. And it took me so fucking long to actually get that animation. Like, I had to let myself get wrecked so many times in the process. And it was a slow and painful process. And that was before I was getting digested. What? Very, very fitting Dark Souls call-out. Ooh, sippy. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, I remember that mouse PI for hire. The one that was just called Mouse for a while. Own. Yeah, that is just a smartphone. Ancient temple with a smartphone in it. There we go, and... that wall. There we go. See, I was looking at the upper left, but I was also looking at the little target that sometimes throws me off. Ugh. Okay. Wait, is it's going for this view even though we're about to get our view? Oh! They accounted for it. They accounted... okay, I'll give them that. I'll give them that. They actually changed the angle. Car and trailer. That's two things. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Hey, car, trailer. Did I clean this house at some point? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. Ah. Little cul-de-sac. Oh, I should check if there's an achievement. Okay, yeah, we do have an achievement. Where are my things? There are my things. Come on. Really giving me bad angles here. There we go. Satellite dish cleaned first. That's the Chivo. Right. Get started on this in earnest. Ah, ba 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 ba. Ah, ba 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 ba. Ah, ba 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 ba. Ah, ba 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 ba. Hop. Excellent. The rusty bits, though. Wait, does soap clean the rusty bits? Yes? Yes. Okay, yeah, okay, this is a soap job. This is a soap job. Whoop. Yeah, no, soap is very, very effective, apparently.
What do you mean you're at soap?
It's just where I am. I'm embedded within all of the soap. Woo! You can't tell that the trailer's even dirty, because it's white. It's like I'm giving the trailer the landlord special. I'm just painting everything over in white. It's like no one will notice the rust. No one will notice the dirt. Taze, how many times do I need to threaten to bap you before it sticks? Oh, and we're out of soap. So we gotta wash some off first. There we go. Nice. Oh. Goodness. That was a lot of dings. Sans, you're currently playing the first PowerWash sim. I hope you're having a good time. I found it very relaxing to play through it. There's a place in Venice Beach called The Pit that was popular for graffiti. A paint crew accidentally painted the entire thing white to the point where locals call it a prison courtyard. Damn. I mean, Wesley, if you're asking to talk about the differences between the first and the second, I think the second has a much better and more satisfying soap system. It also just looks better graphically. But of course, the levels are totally different, so the first one still has a lot of value. Like, while I think that the second one is superior in basically every way, I do not think the first one is missable. I think it's great. I think it's great. Well worth playing. Even with the sequel existing. Plus, the first one has a very light story that this one continues from. So, while I wouldn't call it a defining feature of the game, I do think that it is worth keeping in mind that this is a continuation. Oh, what? More soap. Think that's most of it. Move this ladder again. Ugh. The Venice level in Pro Skater 2 is based on the pit. Huh. I remember that level. There was a lot of graffiti on it. Yeah, that place entirely white absolutely would look like a prison courtyard. Yeah. Yeah, also, you said accidentally painted the whole place white, which, like, how? It's hard to get anything done in, like, a public area. And they managed to not only get something done, but allow it to get to that point. Like, someone so much as fills in a pothole without permission, and there's suddenly threats of legal action. I think that's the vast majority, if not all, of the trailer. Huh. Little bits there. A little bit on these edges. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, whoops. No, no. No, that'll do, that'll do. There we go. There we go. A little bit more on the tires. Okay, now I think that's all of that. Lever still isn't clean? There we go. And the wheel still needs cleaning there. Clean the hitch just to be thorough. There. Everything that could be considered the trailer is done, as far as I can tell. Just got this car rolling up going, hey, check out my new trailer. It's like, yeah, you want to do something about your car? It's a bit, yeah. Power.
Nom. Nom.
Soap, 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 soap. Pop. Come on. Will we have enough soap for the whole car? It's not impossible. Allegedly, the whole thing's dirty, but it looks great to me. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Ababa. What's it pointing at? Oh, what's it? Oh, oh. Just the roof. Hi, Nilla. Hope you're well. Is it the roof? Oh, oh, the windscreen wipers. Okay. Oh, but just that one. Oh, the wheel arch on this one. No! The handle. There we go. Still more on the trailer bed. Ah, this theme. Ah, that's how the trailer bed's separated. There we go. There we go. just like they skip the soaping, so you just get like one frame in which suddenly the car is white. Love it. Thank you for Sippy. Oh, Jack! Goodness. Goodness me. Oh, I just drank tea. Gah. Okay. Check my cosmetic funds? I probably should. A theater. Oh, a motel. I want to check the motel. Why is it mile 162? Why couldn't it be 621? This is bullshit. money. Oh, yeah, no, I've hit that 2,000 cap again. Okay. That should keep me going for a little longer. And at 5,400, I'm guessing... Ooh, I can afford that. That's an achievement for having a heavy-duty washer fully kitted out. And I can't afford the Pro yet. But like... I'll get some of the stuff bought for it. It's pointless. But I can do it. And I think that's important. And I still can't buy washer cosmetics. Wonder why that is. And that's about as much as I can spend on cosmetics. Oh! Do we have anything for 75? Oh, it's... Oh, we have a 25 and a 50. There we go. Yeah, we have purchased a triple prong that we can't use. The intent is there, though. Sec. Hello, Squeak. Don't tell the others, but you're my favorite because your name is extra cute.
Meow.
About. Wait. I haven't finished anything yet, I don't think. Motel. Oh. Okay, yeah, there's an achievement, and I almost missed it. Doors, door handles, door numbers. Okay, okay. So door handle, door number, door. I need to do all of them before I do anything else. Number, handle, door. Good. And then, yeah, the rest is not counting. So, next floor. I should have done 6, 2, and 1 first. There might not be a 6. I've ruined everything. Oh, wow. All done. Obviously, we haven't started on the outside yet, but the rooms are ready to go. Are you saying that you've renovated all of these rooms, but the doors look like this? Goodness. Got it. Okay, we can do the other stuff now. Back to cleaning this floor. Gotta get those Chivos. It's why my Steam replay always says I have so many achievements. Of course, none of the achievements I'm getting today will go towards my Steam Replay next year because we're in that weird period where nothing counts towards anything. Oh well. Yeah, it's the principle. Gotta say though, like, I did used to be in the ballpark of achievements don't matter whatsoever, and I still kind of am, but I really do like the idea that it acts as something of a checklist. Like, if I want to experience a game to its fullest, it gives me an idea of what I haven't seen and done yet. And sometimes provide a fun challenge. About. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And now that I pay attention to my average achievement percentage on Steam, it makes for a nice thing to keep an eye of and gets me playing more of the games that I've already started, instead of rushing from game to game. Because if I do that, my percentage goes down. So let's see if the scale... I think it was. Back. Yes, it was. It was. Sorry, going back completely was the only way I could see the title. Hey, do you remember that trauma, perhaps? I feel like it becomes more clear when you remember the sound of the crystals popping up and potentially cursing you. If you think of that sound effect alongside it, it's like, oh yeah, of course I remember that. Yeah. Wait. So, wait, none of that's part of it? Like, you could have muckied up this side of the wall and you just didn't. Huh. Oh well. Less work for me. The run back to Seath is worse than the fight. It is a longer one. It is a longer one. And God, you know, it's not something that I'm actively planning on. Like, it's not going in my channel trailer. But I really do want to play more Dark Souls on stream. Because, like, the randomizers and such are just so fun. Like, I worry about getting too repetitive, but I want to do more Dark Souls randomizers, and I want to do more Ocarina of Time randomizers, and... I don't know, they're chill. Now what? Do use what you get, Dark Souls. I do not understand this format. I don't know of it.
Ooh, Naya. Easy to digest.
Bye, Naya.
No.
I don't know. I've done a few gimmick runs, but I'm unaware of that one, Awawi. that randomized Dark Souls where you pick up a new weapon or item and you immediately equip it. Oh, that sounds hellish. That does sound hellish. You just end up with a bunch of unupgraded weapons, and you'd either have to put up with really slow kills or be constantly grinding for the materials to upgrade them, knowing that as soon as you pick up something else, that has been pointless because you gotta get rid of it forever now. Yeah, I don't know, that sounds unfun. Oh god, you might not have the stats to equip some stuff? Oh god. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, thing is, with it being randomized, you kind of still have to pick everything up. Like, because you need key items. So you can't, like, it's not really strategic so much as it is... Yeah, I don't like the sound of that. It's like, well, I was hoping for the Covenant of Artorias, but, well, I now have a broken sword. And heck, because of how things are handled, you'll beat a mandatory boss and get equipment that you hate. Oh no. Like, if you did it with vanilla, then you'd at least... Like, it would be more of a, you have to remember what every item is. And if you misremember, that's when you get punished. Ow. But no, I am thinking about the kill speeds and how some stuff is just going to be absolutely miserable to fight with some weapons. Whether you're used to the movesets or not, upgrading is kind of necessary. Now what? God, I can't believe it's almost 2026. I'm so behind. Yeah, God, if it was actually Year of the Mouse as well, though, we would never hear the end of it. Ah, yeah, the Year of the Ram. As in, ram this 26 down your throat. Oh, what? Look, as I said, 26 deserves to be bullied just a little bit. Ba-ba. Wow, we're swimming in new quotes now. See, if we don't look at anything else, it's like, oh, a nice motel room. Just, you know, ignore everything. Love it. Just a little guy. I remember when Vinny wasn't into Vor. And is now getting commissions. Or included in commissions. Hey, I didn't give you the kink. I just exposed you to it long enough to realize you liked it. You left that smile, let's do at the end. Yeah, I get that. I get that. It seems appropriate to not get rid of it. Oh, goodness me. Blame me for it. I'll wear it as a badge of honor. Oh, that was like a jellyfish. Graffiti, though, means soap would be better here. Ow, ow, wow. There we go. Ba 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 ba. Ah, ba 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 ba. Oh, apparently I'm using soap now. I just sort of kept going without thinking. Oh, this grate could probably use it. Yeah, Joey and I are in the same zodiac year. We do in fact be piggies. Whoop. Ugh. Guess what the atom number of iron is? I'm not guessing. Oh, it's not one step at a time. Oh, I hoped it would be. I wanted those dings. Hey, Coyote, hope you're well. Ugh, I want tummy.
Did somebody order some dopamine? Ding 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 ding.
Thank you for tummy.
Don't worry,
Appa.
I've got a rabbit hole for you.
Bye, Jack.
No.
Ow. Look, I'm very EP, and EP means need tummy. Ugh. Clean. Clean. Ugh, not that the outer wall would give you that impression. Either of the outer walls. Wait, is this wall separate? No, it's attached to something else. Ow, wow, wow, what? Why is this game so satisfying? Don't worry, Dyer, we'll get the pool cleaned eventually. Probably next week. Ow, wow, 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 wow. Well, I can't just... Like, that's the thing, I'm getting into that trap. I'm cleaning something, and then it's connected to another thing that isn't clean, and it's like, well, I gotta clean that part as well. Sadly, the entire level is connected to the entire level. But eventually, I do have to stop giving you bonus stream time. I do have other stuff I need to do. For stream! A lot of work to do. I have a deadline for it. I've given myself a deadline for it. Grumble. Hey, Kronos, what's up? Hey, what? Now what? What's with that? Ow. Emote combo. Okay, all the stairs are done. Yeah, oh, that was the part. Okay, so that, like, cuts off here, then? There it is. Happy end of 2025? It certainly is. It certainly is. Ow, wow, wow. Ugh. That's the thing, and then I want to clean the walls and the floor and... Gah. Why am I getting emote attacked? Abba. Wait, second floor balcony wall. Oh, no, no. It is separate. There we go. There we... I can stop whenever I want. I can stop whenever I want. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Don't make me come over there. What? And give me some human interaction for once over the holidays? I'd hate that. I might have deep-seated issues. Ow, wow. Abba. Abba. No, it's the floor around where Daya lives. We just gotta clean it. Why would I not prioritize the actual place Daya lives? Because I'm silly. I'm just a silly little guy. It's a very satisfying gameplay loop, okay? This job has some variety of objects to clean and is not getting stale. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Miko has been eating people this entire stream. And you're next. I've been eaten. He has had me. You mean next again? Yeah, no, we really need to discuss how that's possible. All things considered, it doesn't make sense.
OM nom nom. Yummy.
He gets ideas. Which is very impressive considering his lack of brain cells, all things considered. Okay, fine. I guess if we're at 26%, I'll stop.
Etchidus Grey Cloud sent 100 bits and said, prepping for 1 minute 30 seconds from now. Mlom. 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 Mlom.
Ugh.
Mlom.
Ow.
Mlom. Mlom. Mlom.
Ow. Stop mlomming. Stop mlomming. No.
Mlom.
Stop.
Mlom.
Stop mlomming.
Mlom.
I'll clean. I swear I'll clean. Okay. You stopped. Back with the hexagonal stop signs, which I hate. Can I just run out into the road? No, I cannot. Do not listen to intrusive thoughts like that. Imagine if that made it 27%. That would have been very funny. I think his reaction to the head pat just processed. Oh, goodness. Right. Shall we peek at next week's schedule? I'm gonna have to go get some dinner and keep working on Wednesday's stream. But There it is. There it is. Can you tell I rushed out a logo for it? Thank you to my moderators for helping out today. Thank you to Sans and Uncommon for following. Thank you to Big O Blossom Bryn. Hey, Slasher Neko for the resubs. Thank you to Taze. Oh my god. I lost it. I lost it. Oh, I couldn't keep up. I couldn't keep up. Thank you to that list. Yeah, and Danny for the bits. Thank you to Neko for the raid, and immense thank you to Rex for throwing me £100 on coffee. That's just wild. That is ridiculous. I do not know what I'm going to do with that, but I will keep warm, I promise. Oh, wow. That is wild. I'll be back on Tuesday to finish Captain Wayne. It might end up being a shorter stream. I'm not sure how much is left of it, so do be aware of that. And on Wednesday, I will be doing my annual Game Awards, where I will talk about all the games I played this year and say which ones were the bestest and the goodest and the enjoyablest and such, as well as share the trailer for what I plan to get up to in the new year. Right, we don't have too many people live right now, but I think we can find a raid. Wait, I mean, Wayne as in spelled like that, yes, but no, Captain Wayne is not a billionaire. Right, yeah, okay, raid targets. Who have we got? Oh, we've got some pals, Do I want to throw attention at anyone in particular today? Ooh, you know, Kermacaddy's in here a bunch, and Kermacaddy is apparently playing jolly and festive PC games. So, you know, yeah, let's raid into Kermacaddy. There we go. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Sundays. If your Sunday's already over, I hope Monday goes great. Go to bed. Y'all take care of yourselves. Much love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm out.